I'd like to talk to you about the hammer-on right now. The hammer-on is something that is used all over the place in Scruggs-style banjo, and most notably in Foggy Mountain Breakdown. So we're going to use this Foggy Mountain Breakdown roll to kind of expand the use of the hammer-on. The hammer-on involves hitting a particular string and a particular note. Let's say you have your index finger on the left hand on the second fret of the second string. Hit that with your index finger. Now the hammer-on involves bringing down, in this case, the middle finger on the third fret of the second string. You're only hitting the note. You're only hitting that string once, but you're getting two notes out of it. And you bring that middle down strongly so you can hear the second note that you're not hitting and have it be almost as loud, or hopefully as loud as the note you're hitting initially. It's kind of hard to get it exactly as loud, but so that's the idea. You're going index to middle, and as I come down, my index lifts off. So hit the second string with the index, do that hammer on, and then do it again as you bring, well, as you do that, you can hit the first string. As the hammer on comes down, you hit the first string, and then do it again, but this time bring the thumb to the second string, which is what Earl did, and then hit the first string again. And then keep that middle there and do a forward roll. Fifth, second, first, thumb on the fifth, index on the second, middle on the first, and end on the fifth string. And that's what Earl did. He brought that thumb over to the second string. So there's one thing you can do. Then you can do the same thing on a C chord, play a C chord, and this time do the hammer on 0 to 1 on the second string. Hit that once, but bring that index down to the first fret of the second string for that second note. And as you do that, and if your ring is on the second fret of the first string, which it should be if you're playing a C chord, then hit the first string right as you're hammering on, and then bring the thumb to the second string for the second hammer on, and hit the first string again. And then do another forward roll, fifth, second, first, fifth, just holding that C chord. So you've got, now to finish off, do the 2 to 3 hammer on the second string, but move it over to the third string. Exactly the same thing, but now on the third string. 2 to 3, hammer on, index to middle, and as you're doing that, hit the first string, and then repeat with the thumb hitting the third string, and then the first string. And now do the forward roll again, fifth string. As you hit that third string in the middle of the forward roll, do that hammer on one more time, and then hit the first string. Forward roll with a hammer on in the middle of it, and end on the fifth string. So you got that, the C, the 2 to 3 on the third string, open third quarter note, and catch that with the index. Pinch the outside strings as a quarter note, the quarter note being twice as long as the others, and you get. And you can move this all around the neck, these hammer-ons. Very important part of Scruggs style. Enjoy.